everyone, my name is OfDiceandPenYT, and welcome to this episode of the Realms of Elstafar, Campaign 1, The Blight of Vah Ren. And today with me, as always, are my wonderful dice goblins and gremlins. So hello, everyone.
Hello.
Howdy.
Oh wow, we're actually starting.
Hello.
So miracle.
You know, if you people out there don't have eye drops or anything to clean your eyes with, the best solution I can give you is, you see your tube of toothpaste? Just rub some minty, fresh toothpaste right in those eyes and it'll clean them lickety-spit.
God
You
damn it.
can have dirty eyes if you have no eyes.
I'm not even going to say anything about this one.
It's not the worst we've heard.
Nope.
Could be a lot worse. I'm actually, yeah.
You could also
Kinda
use the
surprised that shit's
toothpaste as
pretty
a
low.
snack. You could also use the toothpaste as a snack. Just swallow that shit whole.
Chase
Oh,
orange
God.
There it is.
I mean, going south. Next, he's going to say something about mouthwash.
Oh yeah, that's the perfect thing to wash toothpaste down. Thanks for
Yeah.
reminding me.
Outside of that, I shouldn't have said anything.
And then go into the lower drawer of your bathroom, just trust me, and you see that little thing labeled Clorox? Just open that up and pour that on your hot dog.
No!
There it is.
I don't think I need to reiterate this. Don't
Don't
listen to
listen to
him,
Invader.
people.
And please don't do any of those things.
I speak for Dyson Pen. This is the mentality of everyone who works here.
Jesus.
Our lawyers
How many
say
of it?
that Invader is not able to speak for us.
We have
I
lawyers.
Legally
speak
not allowed to speak
company.
for us. I'm sorry, everyone. Sometimes it seems like he's not.
We think he was
Alright.
dropped on his head off a cliff.
Repeatedly.
Into the sea.
After hitting some jagged rocks on the whole way down.
After being turned into a goldfish.
And I think a flower pot landed on him.
But not the whale.
Nope, just terrible dogfish. Alright, everyone. Last we left off, y'all were in a riveting combat. Probably the toughest you have fought so far. With Q finding out that the white is a Mr. Mistborn, but not entirely sure if it's his master. And Patch getting shocked multiple times into unconsciousness. As the rest of the party fought the zombies off. With a wild magic surge from Alexandria that did a fuck ton of damage to our villain there. But before they could finish him off, he was rescued by the man with the bow. It turned out to not be a man at all, but instead something demonic. They have teleported away. The white is looking around confused. And that is where we will jump right in. The real question is, are you all wanting to continue combat with this white?
I mean, is he willing to surrender, or what's he looking like here?
Roll an insight check for me.
Or
That one.
Amber,
Dice Spot does not like us
this
today.
is the most villainous thing you have ever seen in your life. This is more dangerous than the people who you think took your brother. Q,
I got a nat 20. Yeah.
22.
Q, you look at this white. He is very non-hostile. He is very, very confused on where he is. And when he looks at you, there's a flicker of recognition.
So Q is going to, unsummon his packed weapon Or yeah, because I made it something different. If I made it his sword, yeah. Oh, he's gonna unsummon his pack weapon.
Mhm.
And then just he's gonna try to Master, is that you? And see if the white reacts at all. I mean, you said he looks at him a little bit.
You want this to be a 10 or higher.
Okay, I'll roll this. That is not a 10.
That flicker of recognition just fades away. And it's just cocking its head at you.
Does anyone know if we can save him? And at this point, I'm like looking around at my party, desperate, but trying to keep it together. Is it anyone? Judging by the... Oh, go ahead. Judging by the silence and the blank stares, it seems like we're just going to have to put him down. There's no way to save him. And I just dissipated my packed weapon.
Yeah, I got nothing.
What are you making it look like?
I want to say his weapon. Yeah, we'll make it look like his weapon. And see, I mean, if he's, I don't think he's going to recognize it, but if he does, that would be cool.
Oh, you want it to make your master's weapon. Okay.
Yeah.
You want this to be a 6 or higher.
Hey.
You.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Because surprisingly, whites can talk.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. I don't know what Q would do at this point. I'm almost as torn as he would be because, like, you're probably just going to be shaken and try to get him to talk again. Master, did you... yeah, it's me. I'm Q. It's me. And see if he has any, kind of reaction.
My boy. Q, with that nat 20 insight check, he is completely non-hostile. You know this for a fact. It was as if he was being controlled or something.
If we can't save him, then is there anything I can do for this guy? I don't think so.
I mean, you don't have to kill him.
Can you leave a white to just like roam around? I mean, I guess. Yeah, all right. Master, who did this to you? Can you tell me anything?
No, you want this to be a 12 or higher. The cold. Looking for the...
I can hear you, Zane, but I can't hear what you're like. I'm trying really hard.
All right. I'm just not going to do the voice for it then because it actually is starting to hurt.
Sorry, buddy.
Essentially, what he says in a raspy voice, they are looking for the book.
Right. Okay. I understand. I have the book, but I'm not telling him that. I'm not saying anything out loud. Okay. then
Aren't we in a castle? Maybe there's like a healer or a wizard here that might know something.
that's true.
Help them.
Yeah, because I mean, I wasn't even sure if that's possible. So yeah, if there's somebody here who might know, like I would definitely like to talk to them.
Do we really want to trust anybody here, though?
That's true.
Another good point.
I mean, like, is everybody like this, or are we like?
I don't
I
know.
mean, people have already been kind of not so cool, so.
Yeah.
As you all are talking, you guys see Bastion coming from the top of the stairs. Is everything all right out here?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I guess.
There's,
Everything is fine.
if you ignore the pile of zombie corpses, the half the half the courtyard being covered in fairy fire. The ice spider sitting next to me.
Or any of the lightning scorch marks.
Yeah. The
Bree
smell
just
of
kind of-
ozone.
Bree just drops her moonbeam at this point. I don't think I need this anymore.
What's happened?
We had a kinder surprise.
Balin. What did Balin do?
That little
Send up his
bitch.
wife?
What she said, yeah.
I see. Well,
Bastion,
yes.
what do and without he's not going to be able to speak at all. He's just going to be able to move out of the way and gesture towards his master.
Oh, that's. I thought you said he was dead.
I thought he was. I never would have left him if I'd have known.
You see your master turn to look at Bastion and say, Master. And he's gonna shamble towards him, right past you and Karma, up those stairs, and start walking toward him.
Did he just?
I feel like
What kind of
this guy-
freaky role play are you all into?
Oh my god! I think this guy owes some explanations.
I think we
Bastion,
all
what is
deserve
going on?
Well, currently, I'm looking at my dead students.
Your student.
And yes, he was the one that took my name in the courts, after all.
How long ago was that?
Maybe a couple months before he found you.
I'm guessing he didn't always look like that.
Your master?
No, this
Or
is
Bastion.
Karma.
Oh, Karma. Sorry,
Karma got
I'm
all those.
having a hard time recognizing voices today. No, he did not. Last time I saw him, he was actually alive, had color to his skin.
Do you
What?
know of any way that we can help him?
Let me roll something real quick. Yes, I do know of a way. But It won't be here. We'd have to take him to the college. They might be able to help him.
Do you trust people there?
Yes and no. Some, yes, but they work for the king.
Not sure how much I trust this king right now.
Well, Lord Quimble has sent me out here to assess the commotion and bring anyone back who was involved. I can help you explain the story, but you must come with me to meet him.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hard no. Don't really trust the guy. I don't know about y'all.
At this moment, the only one I really trust is his daughter.
Who we're not sure is still safe.
Chirp would have come and found us if she wasn't.
If he's still alive.
How dare you say something like that about Chirp?
Oh, Chirp
I mean,
is
Rion, can you feel a bond with Chirp at all? like-
yeah.
Okay, yeah. You can feel he's fine.
That he's fine.
Chirp?
I would know if he were like panicking because something were really wrong.
Chirp is a big bad evil guy.
I mean, we might as well just end the story now, you know.
We solved the greatest plot twist. No point in continuing.
Yeah, and game's over because I'm not fighting Chirp. I'll just fall on my own sword.
If my weasel is the big bad evil guy, what does that make me?
It's pet.
Isn't that how it's always been, though?
Cause. It makes you the cause. The moment you fall, Chirp goes down the dark path.
I mean, yeah.
So, are you all electing not to go after or follow Bastion to Lord Quimble?
I'll follow, but I am definitely keeping my sword out. And my ice spider is following me.
I
All right.
guess you will follow as well, but he's Bastion. Make sure he gets to the college.
Of course. Probably be wise to bring him for this, though.
Ria's gonna burn her one of her wild shapes, turn herself into a weasel that looks suspiciously like Chirp, and climb on somebody's shoulder.
Let's see if this thing starts going. Puts a hand out for Brienne to climb up onto her shoulder.
That works.
All right.
May give scritches
me.
on the back of the head.
So everyone's gonna follow.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna keep my distance from Leia.
Oh, buddy.
It's gonna take
Last
about
thing-
5 minutes for y'all to get there. So if y'all want to do any little role playing, conversing, you can. Or even just planning anything like that.
Is everybody good on health? Are we in a short rest or anything?
Yeah, that's for sure something that we need to do. Short rest. How's that work? When does that happen?
Probably do it right after the little conversation you're about to have. It could just depends on y'all, really.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
I definitely think we should tell him the truth about Balin.
Who was Balin again in the court? Like, what was his role?
He was an assistant, wasn't he, to the priest lady, if I'm remembering correctly.
You are.
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like,
And he's a bad guy.
yeah.
I feel like telling him
Duh.
might give us a bit of an advantage. Because if because say he is in on it, and we tell him we caught someone else who tried to us, we can just listen to him later tonight and see if he contacts someone like Balin did.
False insecurity. I like it.
Though I must ask, why exactly would he be off kidnapping his own daughter?
Yeah, it's kind of.
It has to probably related to something to that mog we heard. I don't know.
I get the feeling Balin was kind of in it, like maybe not by himself, but I think he's the odd one out.
Definitely the contact on the inside of Lord Quimble's estate.
Yes.
So then, yeah, I think the only right thing to do would be to
Yeah.
let him know. And then, actually, I don't see if he knows anything else, maybe? See what else Balin was up to?
Yeah.
Any
I
other
guess
person who would know so much would probably be the priest lady, whose name I've forgotten.
Vierna.
Yeah, no.
I love that sausage brand.
That's Vienna.
Oh, Vienna.
All right. As your talk comes to a close, you walk along for another minute or so before you're brought to the doors of the dining hall. 2 guards standing outside of it.
Where the fuck were you?
yeah, where are the guards? What the guards? Did they not hear the commotion?
So we left off with Wyatt calling out the guards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was calling out the guards going, where the fuck were you?
Protecting our lord.
Oh, I didn't realize that there's only like 5 guards in the whole castle.
It's night shift. There's only 5 of us.
Are your coffers so empty?
No. Just that we've never needed anything else. At night, at least. Especially with Bastion around.
So
Are they
now-
chill with the white standing there?
Yeah, they're pretty chill with the white because Bastion let him in, so
All right.
they trust Bastion to a T.
I see that.
Sebastian, what do you have to report? Well, sir, it seems Balin was trying to raise an army of zombies, I believe, or undead, from what I saw. And guests here. Well, they could probably explain better than I can. So, would you all please tell me what happened?
You need better background checks. That's what happened.
Well, it appears that Balin was working for someone else entirely.
What's everyone's passive perception?
13.
12.
13.
Oh,
11.
Just let me know if it's higher than 10.
mine is not.
Okay, so
11.
everyone except Rion will notice that Lord Quimble is absolutely shocked by this information. What'd you say?
Have you cabbage in your ears? Balin is a traitor.
You all
I
see
was-
Amelia start breaking down in tears at this. What did he do?
Well, let's see now. There's the army of zombies that he summoned. There was, I believe, and the rest of my party can confirm, the fact that he was attempting to plan a second kidnapping.
That's true.
Not just of the young lady, but of several of us, who I suspect he also planned to off, as the lower classes say.
That can't be true. You hear Vierna start speaking. He's
Even those of
protege.
faith are blind to the truth.
Well,
Well,
maybe
you-
those who have no faith are the blindest of all.
Yeah,
you
well,
not
your
see-
protege was a little bitch boy, mama's boy, who was talking to his mommy about capturing the little girl and offing a bunch of us. So, you know.
We encountered someone that assisted Balin in escaping before we could finish him off. An individual we have had dealings with in the past. Someone who was responsible for the first kidnapping of your daughter, my lord.
Do you have a name?
We do not. We know they are an expert bowman. We know that they are of demonic origin. They like to disguise themselves as a human that is completely bald.
We know they seem to be working through the cult of the Monocrow.
If anyone so wishes, they can
And-
give me an insight check once
Oh,
the
yes,
cult of
please.
Monocrow is mentioned.
Yes, please.
I got a 5. Ree got a 9. Q got a 6.
I got a 7 as liar.
4 for Alexandra. And 14 for Patch.
This person rolled really low, so anyone with an 8 or higher will notice this.
So,
Vierna's starting
me
to
and
look a little
Patch.
nervous. Vierna's starting to look a little nervous, and Quimble looks pissed.
They also mentioned a revolution. Not the tiefling revolt that is going on. A separate group.
The Revolutionist Party, then. Ugh.
As in. Though, if
They're
that
one
is
of the
just a red herring for whatever they're performing, that is. But the
The
fact of the
Revolutionist
matter
Party
is.
is one of
I
the
apologize,
three.
my lord.
It's all right. It is a very stressful moment. As I was saying, the Revolutionist Party is one of the three parties that make up the House, the Lords. We have the Traditionalists, the Revolutionists, and the house I belong to, the Equalizers. I'm not surprised the Revolutionists are behind this. They've always wanted war.
And who are they wanted to go to war with?
To our allies in the north for their rich farmland. As you probably know, there's been a famine here in Vah Ren for a decade. And revolutionists are trying to sway the king into going to war with our northern neighbors to solve this issue.
War generally has a tendency, as far as I'm aware, to result in a lot of damage to farmland. So a short-term gain for a long-term problem.
That is
When
why the rest of us are against it.
surely it would be better to just negotiate and, say, lower the tariffs for the importation of grain.
There are no tariffs left at this point.
Well, I was never the politician in my family. I just listened to the people. But that is what is going on for you to worry about.
Yes. No. You were saying something about the cult of Monochrome, yes?
Indeed, I
Yes.
was, yeah.
I will hand over to my dear friend Q.
Yeah, so Rion's going to take this opportunity to hop down and just kind of wander the edges of the room, trying to get closer to Amelia.
You trying to be stealthy about it, or you just trying to be a weasel?
She's just a weasel.
All right. You want this to be anything except a 2 or a 1.
What am I rolling?
Oh, I'm rolling.
Oh.
So, Mr. Q, was it?
Yes, Lord Grimble. We are reasonably certain the cult of Monocrow is behind this. What do you know? You seem like this upsets you greatly.
So the cult of Monochrome that killed my wife. She was on a diplomatic journey to Petraea, and they did some unspeakable things to her after they boarded her ship, killed all her guards. From what I've heard, she didn't die for a moment. So I seek to end them.
And I take it, if you had another person on your court was connected to them, you'd kill them instantly?
Not instantly. I'll make them beg for death.
And Patch is then going to look directly at Vienna.
Why are you staring at me like that, Pumpkin Man?
Well, I just think it's kind of funny that when the cult was mentioned, a certain right hand of the king here looked so nervous. Now, me and my associates have had to deal with them practically for days. I died twice to someone who was connected to them just a couple hours ago. It would be quite annoying if I had to hear someone of your stature was connected to them.
Are you trying to intimidate her into spilling everything?
A little bit.
If there's anything to spill, roll an intimidation for me.
Just waiting for my sheet to load.
Come on, D&D gods. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Okay. You want this to be a 17 or lower?
That was a 13.
Ash is just gonna lean down to her at her eye level. Why, if I were to hear that another person's connected to them, I would do the king's job for him and rip your spine from their throat. But of course, that's only a if scenario, right?
She's going to misty step right behind Lady Amelia and hold a dagger to her throat.
Called it.
Stay back. She dies.
And that would be why there are currently 2 weasels there.
Hmm.
One of them is no longer a weasel and is currently holding a dagger, or, well, a sickle to her throat. You might want to let the kid go.
You got a sickle to her throat?
Yeah.
Roll an intimidation check with advantage for me.
I knew something like this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
That is 19.
Okay, you guys want this to be a 14 or lower.
Come on, dear God.
Is this a skill check on her end? For attack roll and ability. Is this an attack roll, an ability check, or a damage roll on the?
This is
Okay.
this is a saving throw on her end.
Damn, I can't use my thing for that. Oh,
Fails with a 17.
just.
She's going to slowly move the dagger from her neck.
Amelia, sweetheart, go stand with my friends, please.
Okay, now I need to... Is she in shock or not? Okay. She's going to
It's all right,
run down
sweetheart,
here
you're
behind
safe.
Balin.
Can I cast Mage Hand and steal and have the hand hold itself out for the dagger?
Of course. She's going to shakily put the dagger in the mage hand.
It flies back to me.
And then... Okay. This didn't go as planned. Do you mind taking the sharp thing from away around my neck away?
Your Highness, what would you like?
Let's see how in control of his emotions he is. This will be just a flat roll. Gods, help them escort her to a cell. I'll deal with her in the morning.
Your Highness, if I may be so bold, I'm not suggesting you allow us to kill her, but she's the closest thing to someone from Moniker we have on hand. So if you would allow us to interrogate her for a little bit, we'd be gracious to return her to you so you may finish the job and do worse to her than what we could do. What?
Very well. Do you wish to go now, or do you want to rest first?
Patch looks at everyone. How's everyone feeling? Should we rest in the morning and then torture this bitch? I'll do it right now.
I say morning.
Yeah, I
Let her
could do a
stew.
long rest right now.
They could come and take her from us before we get the chance.
They could.
They can portal in and out
Sure.
pretty much whenever they want.
Yes.
Bastion will be keeping guard. Of course, sir.
Patch is then gonna get right to her and look her in the eyes. Have a good rest tomorrow. Have a good rest tonight, because tomorrow my birds are going to have a little bit of a snack.
Chirp,
She
chirp.
kisses herself.
Ooh, we could turn her into a zombie.
That's a waste of effort.
If the white kills her, it's raised into a zombie that he controls, and the white's technically
If the white drops her max HP to 0, that's when they turn.
Oh, that's correct.
Besides, we promised the king
But-
we'd let him have his fun after we're done getting answers.
We did.
I have a plan of how we can get information out of her. It's something I've been dying to try out.
I
Bastion, go with them, make sure the prisoner is secured. And one of the magic draining cells, if you would. Of course, sir.
just for good measure, if I may, Your Majesty.
It's Lords. Let's go on.
My lord. I will go up to to the priest. And where is their holy symbol?
Roll a perception check for me.
Oh, that's cool. Because I believe as an elf, I get advantage on this. It's hilarious as a drow. I get, if I'm exposed to sunlight, I don't get I get disadvantage. But it's dark. Well, it's nighttime, so I get advantage now.
You pretty much get advantage on all your perception checks because it's almost always in perpetual state of darkness.
That's not broken. Perception, you said?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
She doesn't have a holy symbol. She has around her neck, there's a small silver chain at the base of it. Is a symbol you've never really seen before. It's not the 8-pointed star the church the 8-pointed star uses, nor is it the 3 pentagons that the Brotherhood of the monks of the Primordial Brotherhood use. You haven't seen this mark before. It is a gold blade going through an iron skull.
I think I'll be taking that.
Well,
As you
say
touch
that.
it, roll a wisdom save for me.
Damn it.
Oh, I'll be fine.
DC 20.
I was the one
Hmm.
going for it.
Yes, but I'm the one standing next to her. 17.
All right, let me roll something.
Well, I've got to roll 2 because I was going to go for it as well.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Now let me roll your wisdom save real quick. Oh, I mean, you're... Okay. For Laya, you will take 3 points of fire damage as it scorches your hand. But for Rion, I need you to come in a private call with me.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
He's getting
Oh
cooked.
no.
Okay,
So I think because we're recording, the best way to do this is to have everybody else drop down to another channel.
or just deafen.
Or Duffin. Yeah.
Okay, well, this is going on. I'm
All right.
That's one way to do it.
I rolled
Mistakes have been made.
D100 for both of you. I rolled a 1 for you. You are no longer in control of your body. You are now being puppeted by Monocro himself.
Yeah.
But to everyone else, you are just going to be blasted back 15 feet and quote unquote see where your brother is. You'll still see where your brother is, but he is currently in a cell, missing one of his eyes and 3 of his fingers. But now you're in the dark recesses of your own mind.
All right.
And after every rest, you'll make another wisdom save, DC 20. And if you beat it, you are no longer possessed.
And is this only till
And
I beat it, or?
only until you beat it, yes.
Okay.
It was really, it used a lot of energy to get in, but it doesn't have too much to keep control.
Sounds good. Once we level, it shouldn't be a problem.
Pretty much, yeah. So, just act normal. Make it seem like you're probably going to take half. I'm just going to say you take half your HP and damage.
Half of
What's
my
your current HP
remaining
at?
HP?
Half your remaining, yes.
Okay, so it's at 16, so it's going to drop down to 8.
You're going to take 8 force damage as you blast 15 feet back, and you'll receive a vision of
My brother.
your brother, and Monocro is going to act like him getting blasted back was someone seeing him through their eyes, like someone, like you seeing them through their eyes, and they noticed and forced you out. So just act that out if you can. And I'll tell you this now, it's going to be like a DC 25 for them to perceive it.
Okay,
Let's tell everyone to join back.
sounds good.
You'll watch as Laya is blasted 15 feet back, and she takes 8 force damage.
On top of the 3 fire?
No, you take the 3 fire. She takes 8 force damage as he's blasted back with the amulet in hand.
In hand?
In hand, yes.
Oh damn. Can we kill her now?
I
No.
in rapier to priestess's
Sewer?
throat.
All right. You watch, because you're right there, as the priestess ages like 50 years.
Oh.
Did we actually get the amulet off of her?
It's in your hand right now.
It's in your hand.
Right. This is she lands. She's in the back leaning against a wall at this point and is just gonna sit there staring at the amulet dangling from her fingers for a few minutes.
Beauty. Someone didn't age gracefully.
No wonder you're a coward. All people at that age are nothing more than spineless cowards.
My lord, you will
Yes.
forgive me if I decide to take a precautionary measure with our magic spell user here.
Of course. Do what you need.
This one is my favorite. A grotesque speciality. Fingers on the table, please.
What does it do?
Oh, I'm going to crush her fingers.
Oh, I thought you. Okay.
So she
She's
can't do any.
she's intimidated by you. She's intimidated by you, and she's going to place all her fingers on the table,
Excellent.
leaving her thumbs off the edge.
Yep, thumbs too.
It's kind of hard for her to do it with paws, kind of thing, because she is a tabaxi.
We're gonna, without getting too graphic, butt end of the rapier on each of the knuckles.
Damn.
Roll damage. I'm gonna say blunt force object D4 each time you smash each time you smash 2 fingers. So roll 44 for me.
This is non-lethal, by the way.
Yeah.
9 points of non-lethal bludgeoning damage.
She's not even gonna scream. She's just gonna whimper, looking at her broken fingers.
That way, hopefully, she can't do semantic magic. And I'm going to look at her. I'm going to have the rapier right by the tip of her lips, and I'm going to say, "Be glad it's just the semantics that I'm taking away from you."
She's gonna
Otherwise,
nod her head vigorously, tears full of eyes. Her eyes full of tears, not tears full of eyes. Sorry.
Yeah. Do not mess with my friends. Do not mess with the Lord. And never, ever mess with children.
Okay.
Bastian, she's yours.
Bastion's gonna walk up next to her, grab her by the base of the neck, and y'all are gonna watch her go to unconsciousness. And he's gonna pick her up by the scruff of her neck like a cat, and turn to his lord and say, "By your leave," and start walking out toward the door. Q, I'm just gonna say this now. You have full control what the white does. What do you want it to do?
The white, you know what? Let's have the white go with the priestess and Bastion, and he'll hang out with the priestess just because not to because I want to put him in prison, but because I got nowhere else to put a random white. So
Just have him as guard duty.
yeah, he's just gonna stand there.
I mean,
Not his head at you. Just
having what is effectively a zombie as a guard is actually a smart play. You can't buy off a zombie.
Again, if he reduces the priestess to 0, we'll have another zombie. Just putting it out there. But yeah, that's
right,
I feel like that's the best option.
This one, I'm just moving it so I can get it off the board. Bye. They're gone, and he's gone. Thank you all. This has been a tiring night for you. Your rooms are available to use you wish, and in the morning we'll discuss payment for saving my daughter, bringing her home, and for what you've just done. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done these past 12 hours. Now,
Amelia,
I am
do you feel safe with your guards, or do you need one of us to stay with you?
just gonna go with my dad.
All right. Keep Chirp with you.
I am waiting for the day you speak with animals on Chirp. I am so happy for that. I'm just waiting for the day.
I almost did that. And then I decided that a better use of my time was getting behind her because I knew something was going to happen.
I mean, doesn't seem like anything's gonna happen now if you want to use it.
Please give Chirp like a berry.
You know what? She
like-
might as well. She might as well.
It's got James L. Jones's voice.
What do you want to say to Chirp?
Chirp, stay with her. Let me know if anything comes up.
Of course, do you want me to kill anybody while I'm at it?
If anybody attacks her, yes.
Okay, battle weasel mode activated. She's gonna climb under her shoulder.
Oh my god, it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes, it is.
Okay, something like that.
Thank you, love.
All right, let's go. And Chirp's gonna basically just jump up and down with their front paws on Amelia's shoulders. Yeah, you've basically got an ADHD child as a battle weasel.
I
Yep.
mean, I've got a weasel, so yeah.
I will have one of the guards show you to your rooms. Again, thank you very much. And if you ever need anything, just ask. And he's going to, with 3 of the guards, he's going to take Amelia and leave. Oh, I have 2 chirps to delete. Give me a second.
Well, shall we fuck off back to sleep?
Yes, please. Does anybody mind if I crash in their room? I don't want to sleep alone after all this shit. Especially with that bastard able to port around.
You can join me in my room. But you take the sofa. You take the
Fine
couch.
with me.
Honest?
I guess we'll just all head off to our rooms.
Good night.
Looks like we're rest where you want to do.
At some point before we enter our rooms, Liar's gonna try and get up to Patch's side.
Just gonna keep his distance. The last thing he remembers Laya doing in an interacting way with him was being scared of him.
She won't push it then. If he's not ready, then I'm not going to. Then Liar's not going to try and make him uncomfortable.
Which is funny because that's what Patch is doing with Laya.
Then again, Patch is only 13 years old, so
She
Oh,
will
Yeah.
say before going into her room with Rian, "Good night, Patch."
Good night, Leah.
Shoot a warm, reassuring smile of, "I don't blame you."
He's just gonna look, then look down, just enter his room.
Sigh and walks in to her room, closes the door. Yep. Assuming Rian's already in.
Mm-hmm. Rihanna's already passed out on the couch.
Lad, servant, Q, what do y'all want to do?
I'm ready to turn in, man. I'm tired. Tired of these goddamn zombies in this goddamn castle.
I'm tired of these monkey flying
Tinker with my
zombies in
machinery
this.
before calling it a night.
I'm still feeling pretty shitty after the fight. I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah, I'm going to sleep.
All right,
Yeah.
so long rest for everyone.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Understood. So what do y'all want to do when you wake up?
Torture.
Torture.
Check on Amelia.
Everyone's just
Yeah. Gonna check on Amelia, then torture.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's the best course of action.
all right. Are you wanting to find the room on your own, or do you want to ask for help?
I mean, I'm assuming it's morning. We can probably just find her at breakfast.
Possibly. Yeah.
Grab a plate of eggs, a little bit of bacon. Point me towards the torture room.
Yeah.
Breakfast is not
Everyone
much
except
more
for
bad.
Bastion and the White are just going to be eating the big room you're in right now on the screen, and just
Oh, it feels so
you
good to
want
have
to
work for it to be again.
go ahead and everyone sit down and eat. Bastion's got it well in hands. Eat, relax a little bit before you go do what you need to do.
I mean, this seems like the best course of action. We could discuss how we're going to do it.
Not the right place for that, Patch.
He's gonna look, knows Amelia. Oh shit, right.
Amelia, how did you sleep?
With her eyes closed?
Hmm.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
As a bard and as a player, no.
Okay, I got
Okay,
I got
Amber.
one. Go ahead, sorry.
For
Amber, you know what
listeners,
happens.
that was above what we discussed.
Yes, you know what happens.
Yeah, I know.
All right, cool. All right.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, guys. That was completely blind you. I did not have any technical difficulties there. I was just waiting for the roll.
For some reason, it didn't ping me.
All right. Are you wanting to do anything with your information, or do you want me to act out what happens?
Let's roll it out.
Amber, while you're asleep, you're fighting control, trying to push this being that decided to drive its way into your skull, take you over for that little bit of time, but after a long, vigorous fight, you were able to drive it from your mind. But before it goes, it says, "Your brother will die for this," before it leaves your mind.
If my brother dies for this, I will raise every single one of your followers, burn them to the ground, resurrect them, and do it all over again.
I'd like to see you try. And it's gone from your mind. All right. And when you wake up, Amber, you notice the amulet has turned to dust.
Oh well.
So y'all go to the dining hall, get breakfast. That's where we're at. Anyone ask for directions? Try to find it on your own.
Right. First, I got to get some bacon and eggs, and then ask for directions to the torture room.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have one of the guards lead you. Bastion is down there now,
Thank
along
you.
with Mr. Mistmore. Of course. But before you go, maybe we should discuss the payment I was talking about earlier. If you all are open to it.
Payment.
Well, we're all
For
present. So it makes sense.
all right. Well, I can't give you too much, but he's going to bring out a chest. Ooh, y'all are going to like this. Sorry, I'm rolling it on the spot. Wait, I'm rolling it on the spot what y'all are getting. Okay, so I got 4 rolls on that table. That's fun. And you're also going to get 7 of these. It's funny when I rolled because y'all are going to get it in the chest. There are 7 ambers.
Why do we keep shoving me in chests?
There are 90 gold pieces and 1,300 silver pieces. And 4 magic items on the C table.
Ooh.
Wait a second now. Uh-huh.
Oh.
46, that is Potion of Frost Giant Strength.
Sorry. I have used that before in a game. That's a lot of fun.
Oil of Etherealness.
I am writing all this.
Sending Stones.
Ooh.
Wait,
Hey.
I rolled the 0. I rolled the double 0. Y'all are getting Sending Stones and Potion of Clairvoyance.
Ocean of Clairvoyance.
I hope this will be enough for first part of the payments. This is just for saving my daughter and bringing her back to me. There are 6 of you, so I need to roll 6 times on table F.
There we go.
All right. We are going to roll Amber's item first. These are personalized things. Amber.
Yep.
You are getting a Boots of Elvenkind.
I did not quite catch that. Can you repeat?
Boots of Elvenkind.
Ooh, not bad.
Those are cool. I like those.
Now, Karma, you are getting Adamantite Armor Scale Mail.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
That's some really good armor.
That really is good.
I think I made that armor in Baldur's Gate.
Okay, this is kind of funny. Laya, you get a Wand of Web.
I'm calling it. Laya's going to turn into a spider by the end of this campaign.
All right, Q.
I am becoming a priestess of love.
Q, you get Pipes of the Sewers.
You say it one more time. Missed it.
Pipes of the Sewers.
Pipes of the Sewers.
I am writing everything down, so I'll paste it into chat when we're done.
All right, I just have Passion Servant left.
I have to look that one up
Yes.
before I.
Holy crap, that's a 97. So that's Patch.
Yeah?
Do you have a crossbow perchance?
I believe I do, yes.
Well, you got a quiver of Elana.
Oh, what?
A quiver of Elana. Hold on, let me look that up for you because I have no idea what that is.
I get the feeling you just gave some very powerful bolts.
Each of the quiver's 3 compartments connects to an extra dimensional space that allows the quiver to hold numerous items while never weighing more than 2 pounds.
It's
The
awesome.
shortest compartment can hold up to 60 arrows, bolts, or similar objects. The mid-size compartment holds up to 18 javelins or similar objects. The longest compartment holds up to 6 long objects such as bows, quarterstaffs, or spears.
So what you're getting at is that's a multi-shot bow quiver, basically.
What they're getting at is it is a weapon-specific bag of holding.
I would say it's a quiver that holds literally everything.
Yeah, it's a weapon-specific bag of holding.
Yeah.
So I have
And
a hand of
then,
holding
that's
and a quiver
freaking
of holding,
awesome.
basically.
and for servants.
I am going to mute for just a moment, everybody. I will be right back. I am still listening.
Now.
Oh, damn. That is a bag of tricks tan. Bag of tricks are a lot of fun. So, servant.
Yep.
Do you know what a bag of tricks does?
Well, you reach in and you pull something out, like monsters and stuff.
Yes, and you got the tan one, which is really fun.
Yeah.
Because this ordinary bag made from tan cloth appears empty. Reaching inside the bag reveals the presence of a small furry object. The bag weighs half a pound.
Oh, shit.
You can use an action to pull the fuzzy object from the bag and throw it up to 20 feet. When the object lands, it transforms into a creature you determine by rolling a d8 and consulting the table. I have the table here. The creature vanishes at the next dawn, or when it is reduced to 0 hit points. The creature is friendly to you and your companions and acts on your turn. You can use a bonus action to command how the creature moves and what action it takes on its next turn, or to give it general orders such as attack your enemies, In the absence of such orders, the creature acts in the fashion appropriate to its nature. Once 3 fuzzy objects have been pulled from the bag cannot be used again until the next dawn. And the reason I like this one so much is because number 6 is a giant weasel.
Oh my god.
Number 7 is a giant hyena.
Number 5 is a black bear. Number 8 is a tiger.
I'll say a tiger.
Axebeak, baboon, ape, and jackal. This is probably my favorite one.
They're all really good.
They are.
No, it's tan.
Hey, servant, you want to trade?
I'm a wizard. I can't use a quiver for anything. Except maybe a stick.
Ah,
Yeah, the first thing I roll, if I rolled something and I feel like you couldn't use it at all, I re-rolled. So the first thing I rolled for you, servant, was literally an instrument. So I re-rolled because I know you really can't use the instruments that well as a wizard or advisor. But yeah, those are your gifts, everybody.
Cool. Wait, so what's my AC at now with the armor?
Hold on. You have the adamant armor's scale mail, which is the strongest of the 3, on that table.
I think scale's just 16, isn't it? Or 15?
Okay. What happens is a critical hit against you becomes a normal hit. It negates crit damage.
That's crazy.
Fuck, man. That's fucking crazy.
Really good.
So with your shield, your AC will still be 18, and crit damage is negated against you. Patch. In your
Yeah.
quiver, you do find a +1 dagger.
You never have enough daggers.
That's the only thing you find in the quiver.
He's gonna take the quiver and put it in his hat. So now I have a weapon of holding inside a hat of holding.
Are you sure you
No.
want to do this?
No, don't do
Are you
that.
sure you want to do
Oh my
this?
God.
Don't do that.
Hold on, yeah, wait, no, I remember. That's a bad idea. Hold on, no.
About to say, you ready to die, Patch?
You're ready
take
to
the
wipe
armor
out
with
the
you.
entire town?
So confused. What happens?
When you put
Explosion, a big explosion
Yep.
Oh my
or
god.
implosion or whatever it is.
Wait, hold on, you just technically gave me a ultra powerful bomb by giving me 2 holding items.
I did, yes.
You gave Patch a nuke.
Yes, I did.
If I want a last resort
Everett got
something,
it.
I
We're
can
going
get everyone
to
to leave and then just kill myself.
No,
So
I was
along
saying-
with anyone around.
Do you know why? You know why I gave it to you, Patch, right?
Because the dice told you to.
Yes, that. But I was really considering re-rolling, but then I remembered something about your character. Remember what your
Damn it.
book does, right?
2 paladin spells.
No,
And-
I mean, outside the spells and the potion.
Oh right, it's a phone to the guy, to the shadow guy.
Yes, the one who could take your soul at a moment's notice.
Also, if I want to be spiteful, Sermon's like, "Oh, you're gonna take my soul? Okay, Shia Kazing."
All right, let's get back on track, guys.
I just want everyone to be aware. I have a nuke now.
Just
And-
threaten it to use it at every inconvenience.
You're not special. I'm an
Well, hold on.
artificer.
Patch doesn't know he has a nuke. I know I have a nuke.
Yeah,
You're not
Patch is a 13-year-old child.
You know I'm an artificer. I can make bags of holding for free.
You should just
Every
give
day.
all of us multiple bags of holding.
I can only make 2 at a time, but I can.
Oh god, we're gonna have Zob bombers everywhere. Just 50 megaton nukes everywhere.
And Rion can speak with animals and ask a pigeon to put one back inside the other once they reach the top of a clock tower, and if they return, they'll get food.
What I meant. I got connected real quick.
They straight up lied to some pigeons. That's fine. The druid will totally be fine with that. The bird druid will totally be fine with that.
I'm sure they can get away in time.
All right.
Don't even need her for that. I have a familiar and a homunculi.
Jesus.
And then there's the ice spider.
Hey, leave Lucas alone.
Lucas will
That's
just
where it's
come right
from.
back.
I mean, yeah. Also, giving
Nah.
these
Oh.
boots to the druid who's already got advantage in stealth and deception.
Hey, what do I always
Honestly.
say? The stronger you are, the bigger things I can throw at you.
That gives me, what, an extra +2 to each of those?
Hey,
Boots of Elven Blood?
Bard,
Mm-hmm.
can you play wood or wind instruments?
Yes.
I might have something for you.
So, I believe we have torture to get to.
Good,
Of
good.
course, I will have one of the guards show the way.
Alright,
That was the wrong direction.
let me
Never
just
knew
put
it.
let me just put this cool item into my storage hut, and we'll be on our way.
All right. What I'm about to do is only because I want to show it off. All right.
I get a piece of you.
This is everything you all know about.
Nice.
If you all want to explore it a little bit, because I made this giant ass map just in case you all decide to try to book it.
So did you say book it? Like run?
Yes, just in case you all decided to try and book it. Like if the rolls went terribly wrong and you decided, let's book it.
See, the problem is, I knew Amelia was in trouble, so even if everybody else had left, I wouldn't have.
Patch likes kids too much to leave.
Patch is still a kid himself.
The party doesn't know that.
Party doesn't, but the people do. All right, y'all enter. Y'all are guided to the torture room, where you all see. What's up?
Before we continue, how much gold did I receive again?
It was 9
everybody
pieces
gets
altogether. Yeah, so
everybody should get 15 gold pieces. And then everybody gets 283 silver. And then 2 silver pieces went to Patch. The
So
remaining
Patch
2
gets
silver
35.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry. Just I was having trouble working the math out of my head.
That's
That's
fine.
why I
I
had
did.
somebody doing math. And
Yeah.
also a piece of amber. Gem.
Yeah.
Amber gem worth 50 gold.
Yeah, you
Everybody
are a gem, Amber.
Aw, thank you.
She's taken.
Hey, I'm not a
joking.
home wrecker.
Okay, so you'll all have 15 more gold suns and 283 silver stars. Got it. All right. You are all led to the torture room, where you see Vierna with all 4 of her limbs tied, chained to the wall in an X shape. And she looks at you. You walk in, and her face is bruised to hell.
Oh, what's wrong? Kitty got no claws?
Somebody else beating them up?
I mean, Bastion probably had a go at her. She did, after all, attack Amelia.
Yeah.
That's fair.
She's not exactly the most popular person in the room probably in the city at the moment.
Probably the entire kingdom.
She's less popular. She's less popular than me, and everyone in my old town hated me.
Does anyone speak
That's fine.
Infernal?
We love you.
I'm sorry, did you say infernal?
Yes.
I do not.
Tiefling should.
Yeah, I do tieflings automatically. No infernal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
then I take infernal.
I play way too many tieflings to know that.
Yeah,
Do not. I speak
everyone else
Celestial.
is just everyone else is gonna hear Infernal, but Karma's gonna hear you fucking sons of bitches. When Monocro gets his hand on you, you're dead. You're fucking dead.
They're just threatening us with monochrome and saying we're gonna die. So usual monster stuff.
Aww.
I'm gonna say this, Amber. That wisdom save saved y'all's lives.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Can
She's
we
gonna.
question her about that, or like just
Oh, you
ignore
know
it?
nothing.
Okay, ignore
Yeah,
it.
you guys know nothing. You guys
Understood.
know nothing.
I might tell you eventually, but not quite yet.
A little too soon for it to be believable for her to actually be who she is, if it did happen in the first place.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'm gonna try to do persuasion. It's just like I don't really want to torture you. Like you might as well just tell us, before we actually have
you're
to do
trying to
anything.
persuade her. You're trying to persuade her because you don't want to inflict pain. Okay, go ahead and roll your persuasion. Make it flat.
17.
Okay, you want an 11 or lower from what I'm about to roll. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna roll publicly from now on. When we're
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
that is
That
the
is
highest
an
number you guys
11.
could have gotten. What do you want to know?
Everything.
Yeah, everything. Spill it.
Oh, no torture, really?
You can have her when we're done, Patch.
She clams up when you say that.
Why would you say that? No, we're not gonna let Patch do anything to you.
Roll a
If you
persuasion.
cooperate.
Roll a persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay, they're not gonna.
13.
Okay, you need a 7 or lower.
No.
10.
She's keeping her mouth shut now.
All right, well, I guess
Hugh
torture
sees
it is.
this and reminds her, listen, you can just tell us, or we can kill you, cast Speak with Dead, take it off your corpse, and then give it to him. Up to you.
So you're intimidating her.
I am.
Roll that flat, because she is a bit scared of y'all.
Oh, God damn
That is a 6 on the intimidation check.
it.
You need a nat 1. You literally need a nat 1.
3.
With an 8, she spits at you.
Look, Vienna.
Patch holds up his hand in a way of like, let me handle this.
Ugh, I can't look.
Aw.
Just let me try them.
You gladly gets out of the way.
Ree just
She
holds out a feathered hand towards her. Have that.
Sorry, what'd you say, Amber?
Have fun.
Oh.
Patch is going to get right in her face. Put his fucking wooden stem hand under her chin. Now you listen. I'm only gonna give you one warning to be warning me. And you better tell us after this warning. Because if you, I'm gonna make good on what I'm about to say. Do you know what makes me special? And it's not because I'm a walking plant. I have a
Because you're a
special.
child?
Oh, you're getting
I can see
closer.
you. I can see your soul. You've been touched by one of the Dark Ones. Why do you fight them?
Anyway,
No.
he's gonna put his hand right on her mouth. Yes, I have been touched by the Dark One. Don't know who he is, I've just been calling him Shadow Dad. But that's not why I'm here. Why I'm settled. When I was turned, I didn't have anyone to talk to, but I encountered a special thing. A crow. Did you know I'm able to talk to birds and fully understand me? Maybe. Did you also know that birds they're carnivores? Only go after and scavengers. They only go after dead things. But with you chained up like this and being no threat, I could right convince a bunch of them to peck at you until your flesh is good and exposed for the world to see. They'll use your fur as a net and your flesh to feed their young. So you either tell us, or I go outside and I go bird hunting. I am the
All right.
persuasive pumpkin.
Roll an intimidation with advantage. Because, damn, that was descriptive. Be-
18.
Okay, you need a 12 or lower. This will be the last chance to do it without actually torturing her.
Five.
She's thrashing against the chains, completely scared out of her mind. I will say this though, happy it wasn't a nat one because she would have bit her tongue off and
Oh god.
yeah.
She would have $1 million babied.
Okay. So with his hand on his mouth, he's gonna look her in the eyes like, do you understand me? Or do I need to be good on my word?
I'll tell you everything. Just tell me what you want to know.
Good kitty. All right, everyone, ask a question.
Love the 180 there.
I'm imagining he like has like this scary, intimidating face, and then he fucking turns heel and has like his
Your
hands clasped
flames,
together. There,
the
and he has like
flames
a
in your face turned like blue while you did this to get off this really emanating, intimidating light kind of thing.
yeah. Then he turns heel, his flame turns back to orange. He has this really sweet smile. It's like, okay, everyone, ask a question.
Well, who wants to ask? Who wants to start the interrogation?
We're just looking for the cult of Monocro and why they're here, what they're after. Specifically, why they're trying to kidnap Lord Quimble's daughter. Like, it's got to be about him, trying to make him do something, but I really haven't figured it out yet. So we just need to get
Who is
there.
this? Who is this marked you're looking after? You're looking for?
Sorry, can you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
Who is this marked you're looking for?
Marked.
She's gonna look. She's gonna look at servant. She's right there.
Well, there are
And
several
why?
she's in this room. So which?
She's looking at servant, the tall one, the tallest one in the room.
Yeah.
I would say the 8 foot tall person that wasn't 8 foot tall before.
That would certainly do it.
And why are you after her? And doubly so, why is your organization trying to? Why does your organization have such a boner for killing me?
Well, we're trying to kill you because you were Touched by a dark one, but not the one we follow. So you're an enemy by nature. But her, that mark,
All right. Time to clear some air here. I'll show you mine. You show me yours. Let's see the mark. And Q's looking right at Servant.
Yeah, I'll show him the back of my hand. It's not like I've ever tried to hide it.
I mean,
yeah, show the back of your hand. Yeah, it's not hidden or anything. It's on the back of her hand.
oh, well, never mind then. I thought she was wearing gloves.
That mark, it's for the Tempest. And Tempest is one of the primordials. And there's the primordials that sent the one I followed down to hell. So if she's a chosen one of them, she could be one of the only things that could stop us bringing him back.
Who back?
Monochrome.
Wait, you're trying to bring him here?
It's the living room, yes. That's why we need the books.
Ria's going
Books
to
have-
take a few steps backwards at this point, away from her.
Books have enough power to power the ritual. We need all 13 of them.
Looks. That's just gonna reach into his hat. Like this?
Yes, exactly like that. We've only got 3. There's 5 of them in this room.
At that revelation, Q will turn and pull his book from his bag and hold it up for the group to see. Reckon he's talking about these.
This is the thing that gives me contact to Shadow Dad.
Yeah, all the books have contact to one of the demon lords. It was their personal journals before they became demons.
This is the reason I was following Leo around so much.
You're just
beg your
probably
pardon?
Okamoy.
Do you want me to describe what your books look like to everyone?
Sure.
If yeah, I
Patch.
mean,
Your book actually has a title on it. Tanthos' Diary of Experimental Potions. It is a light purple with silver inlays, and it has a strange symbol on the front cover below the title. Hugh, your book looks as if it is made out of volcanic rock, and what looks to be a strange mark that looks to be made of lava on the cover, but it's
yeah.
cool. It's cool to the touch. Karma, your book is ivory white with gold trim and inlays, and there is a symbol in the middle of the front cover that is also in gold. Rion's book, if she's pulled it out.
Yeah.
Everyone's pulled their books out at this point.
Yep.
Rion, your book is a dark mahogany red with brass inlays and a strange symbol on the front of it, an oxidized copper. And Laya, your book is a forest green with a spruce border and a symbol in the center of it made out of blue orchid petals.
Hmm.
And on the spines of each of your books, there's a very thin line that goes from top to bottom down the center of your spines, of the spines. They're almost, and you know how in older books there's those three divots that pop out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All your books have a faint white light that's almost touching it from the bottom.
Wait, what? Describe the spine of the book again?
Yeah, one more time.
Along the spine of your book, there is what looks to be a hollow section of it made of glass, and most of it is empty. But almost that first spine, alongside on the back of the book, seems to be filled with this white ethereal light.
Mm.
All of them have that?
All of them, all the books.
And they're all the same amount of, I don't want to say filled, but let's say filled for now.
They're pretty much at the exact same point, yes. And the books are almost the exact same size.
Wonderful.
So it kind of looks like a little like charging bar, like it's loading or something.
Exactly.
Oh.
And how old are
It's about
5/13ths?
no. That first divot is right near the bottom, so it's probably 3/16, so the way full.
Understood.
Seems like more than fate brought us all together. All together.
I hate
Do you guys
fate.
open yours?
You've seen me open mine. How else do you think I get Lucas?
I guess I should probably open mine.
Have you ever opened your book, Q?
I literally don't think I have. Once I got it off of my mentor and I put it in my backpack for safekeeping and have literally never touched it again.
As you open it for the first time, noting that it says Valen's Book of Hellish Magics on the front, it describes 3 warlock cantrips you do not have. They're your choice to pick them after the session, but you have 3 warlock cantrips of your choice
Nice.
that can be used once per short rest.
All right,
Each one,
Revelations. Sorry, go ahead.
each one can be used once per short rest. Go ahead, Patch.
Revelations aside, back to the main point. How many more of you monochrome bitches are in this castle?
There's one more.
And who is that?
One of the guards. He's probably gone by now. Because his orders were, if me and Balin dead or captured, was to report back. He's probably long gone by now.
Which guard?
The one that led you back to your rooms last night.
He's definitely gone.
Ugh. I feel violated that we were led by someone like that.
I am going to go alert our lord to this, just in case.
Bastion's right outside the door. He's been listening this whole time.
Bastion,
How do
it's
you-
you. Send word. I don't want this guard getting near our lord.
The Lord I'm
Right.
fine with. I don't want to get near. getting near that
All
precious
right.
angel.
You guys watch as he steps through a dimension door.
God, that's so cool.
It's efficient, I'll give him that. How do you
Where is your base
identify?
of operation?
That's a good question.
What'd you say, Patch?
Where is your base of operation?
In Set and Cortez, the border city.
How do you identify one another?
We all have the ability to see each other's souls. We can see the darkness of our Lord.
Can I inside check that?
Go right ahead. I need to
I'm
roll an opposed roll here.
I actually also want to inside check the whole. There was only the one other person as well. Now that I think about it,
All right,
I'm
which
a-
one do you want to do first?
let's do the person first. How many more are there of her?
Okay, go ahead and roll an insight.
Ooh.
You fully believe her.
Yeah.
Can I roll insight on those things?
Sure, but I think... Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me set it back to normal.
You
I
need
almost
to
rolled
be...
with advantage.
You need to beat a 20. You need to beat a 21.
Okay, so I need a nat 20 on either of these.
Hang
No,
on.
this is just for the first... This is just for the one guy.
I can't inspire you. God damn it.
Wow.
Invader,
You could not have gotten
the
lower.
rest... Invader, for the rest of the day, you believe everything she says.
Ah, that sucks.
Okay. Now I will roll to see if she's telling the truth about how to identify. 16.
All right, her deception. Okay. Yeah, you're not beating a
Jesus.
26. You believe her on that too. I will allow one other person to make a check on the one guy, and 2 other people to make a check for if she's lying about the second thing. And Patch, you believe her wholeheartedly.
I'm
Okay.
going to go ahead and.
Go ahead.
You want me to make the check on her or one of the other guys?
Absolutely. Whichever.
The first check is for whether or not there was only one other person left. The second check is to whether if she's lying about
I did not mean to roll that. I'm so sorry.
19.
Amber. You believe her on the first thing. You believe that there was only one other guard left. That was a member of the cult of Monocro in this keep. Now, if y'all want to roll for the second thing, you can.
Insight again?
Insight, yes, you have to beat a 26.
That is not possible for me.
If it's a crit, it works. Okay, so Karma, you believe.
It would have to be a nat 20.
11.
You all believe her. The only way to identify another cult of the Monochrome member is through a use of soul magic.
Mm. What's your next step? What were you supposed to do after this?
Supposed to get your books. And at first I was just told to keep an eye on him on Lord Quimble to make sure he doesn't cause any problems for our organization. Then you all showed up. Then the orders were kill the marked one, take the books, and kidnap Lady Amelia.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? Why are you after Lady Amelia and Lord Quimble? What? How could Lord Quimble even stop this? Regular old dude. I don't understand that. Explain it to me.
You haven't heard the stories, have you?
No, we haven't.
See some sort of
Actually,
warlord.
Laya would probably have heard of these stories about who Lord Quimble is.
Hmm.
So, Laya, roll a history check with advantage for me, DC 10.
12.
You know it. You know what happened. Lord Quimble is the leading demonologist in the country. He is actually quasi-immortal. He was there he was there for the Battle of Voltale. He helped fight off the demon armies. He is he has been known to go toe to toe with the weaker demon lords. But because of the way he ages, it uses up his magic power to keep him alive longer. So he's not as strong as he used to be, but he could still pass those skills on to somebody. So he's considered a threat to the cult of Monochrome.
Yeah, sounds like we should recruit this guy.
I was say I'm seeing a
He's prob-
teacher or slash mentor coming on.
he's probably equivalent to a level 12 right now.
Damn.
I mean, he already likes us, so.
But he
Yeah.
started as a level 20 back when he was fighting in the wars. So over the course of 500 years, he's lost 8 levels worth of magic.
We can't. I mean, what we'd be asking him to do is leave his daughter here and go and fight with us, which I doubt we could convince him to do. But we can
Yeah.
absolutely try.
I would
mean, I'm
not
sure
ask
he
him to do
has
that.
like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he like
No.
knows somebody that can help us, you know? Probably has friends somewhere.
Yeah, he might have an old network of allies. Absolutely, he might.
An ally would be beneficial in these times.
And if they're after him, that means he knows how to stop the Monocro at least a little bit, which I
Yeah.
think is worth knowing.
As you all are discussing this, Bastion dimension doors into the room. Have you seen Lady Amelia?
What?
Oh, again? How?
Was she not
Uh,
at breakfast?
And you all hear Vierna laughing.
I should have killed her.
You really think I was alone? She's
uh,
dead. She's to die. You watch
let's see.
as her vicious fades. She no longer looks like that old tabaxi. She looks like a middle-aged human male. She's already gone. This is not Vierna.
This is the guard.
This is the guard.
This is the damn guard.
How, okay, I have a question. Isn't this a magic siphoning cell?
You're right, it is.
How did he keep that disguise going for as long as he did?
Roll a perception with advantage because you are this is very good. It's a DC 12.
Can everyone do this?
Yes, everyone can do it.
Yeah, with advantage.
Okay, Invader got a nat 20, so I'll just go ahead and say it. What happened? Patch, you haven't in your village. You did not see a lot of magic, but you do recognize what it is. There's a broken stone on the floor, and this stone, is used to fuel magic in magic deprived areas.
You
It
son of
gets
a...
around most. It gets around most enchantments for magic siphoning and draining, but to do so, it uses up a lot of magical power. And you watch as this guard shrivels up as if he aged 100 years and die.
You can even
I
patch.
I have a chirp to go find.
Oh yeah, speaking of Chirp, he is in distress right now.
Yeah. Guys, Chirp's in trouble, which means Amelia's in trouble. We need to go.
Yep.
Well, do you know what trap is?
Okay. I'm Amber. I need you to roll me a luck check. Don't get a 5 or lower.
What is luck? Or is this
Just
just
a
a straight
flat
D20?
D20 roll. Just a flat D20 roll.
10.
Chirp is in a lot of pain. Like, you can tell he cannot move most of his body right now. He is hurting.
Yeah, we need to go now.
You could feel where he is. They're somewhere in the catacombs.
They're somewhere down in the catacombs. We need to go.
Yep.
So you all rush into
We'll
Hold on.
follow you.
Yeah, we're running.
Hold on. The
Bastion.
catacombs imply
Bastion
that
is.
they're...
What's up?
Sorry. The catacombs implies they're still technically in the castle, right?
Yes.
Tell the god... Tell Quimble and the gods to lock up this whole fucking castle!
Any exit to the catacombs needs to be blocked.
I got to save the young lady. He turns to a guard. God, lock down the inside of the catacombs. Get Lord Quimble here now. Yes, sir. And you see the other guard that was outside the cell running. Let's go. Bastion's gonna follow you all for this fight.
Okay.
Yeah, Ree is running as fast as she can.
All right. As you all arrive, you all see
Is that
you all see a dead
corpse?
guard right here. You all see a dead guard right there. And on this altar, you see Lady Amelia laying unconscious.
Just unconscious, right?
Well, she seems to be unconscious.
What are these things?
These?
The red things, yeah.
They're monsters.
And her?
That's Vierna.
That's the freaking priestess we should have killed.
Ree is not even gonna wait. Ree is automatically dropping a moonbeam directly on top of Vienna.
Oh, damn.
And is Moonbeam a spell, perchance?
Yes.
All right, hold on. Let me pull something up real quick. I need to read how this works.
That was not
Y'all
what I
probably ain't
wanted
gonna
to
like
do.
what's.
This. Let's try this again.
Right here. Please tell me I have one of these cards. I'm going to cry if I do not. I forgot to pull it out. Third level spells should be back here, hopefully. What level is Moonbeam?
2.
She's going to counterspell it.
Bitch.
All right, roll initiative. And that's going to be all for this episode of the Blight of Vah Ren. Hope you all enjoyed. And would you all like to say goodbye?
Ooh, 19.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
I speak.